Fox being out of tabloids. I'm Will Smith hanging with the bad boys. Get it done with where I'm. Everyone quick to do it. No giving like 5. Still got a heart of gold, so don't let me go. Akon flow like it's 06. To my whole fam, please don't trip. Duck Mo's at it again. I'm a dog, but I'm no. I got what you want, what you need. You know I'm on my way. Baby, come ride with me. This is not a drill. I gotta keep it real. You could get what you want, long as you ride with me. Ride with me. Baby, come ride with me. Ride with me. Baby, come ride with me. Come ride with me. Baby, come ride with me. Ride with me. Baby, come ride with me. I got what you want, what you need. You know I'm on my way. Baby, come ride with me. This is not a drill. I gotta keep it real. You could get what you want, long as you ride with me. Ride with me. Baby, come ride with me.
It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We're at the Golden One Center in downtown Sacramento. Tonight, it's the Sacramento Kings taking on the Utah Jazz. The Jazz control the tap. Rudy Gobert returns.
We know what's coming. Go get him.
Substitutions, Utah. Subbing in for the Kings.
Dwayne Dedmon with the block. Kings with the ball. From long range. He got it off in time, but that shot no good. Here comes the screen.
Screen.
Goes reverse to lay it in.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
4-3. Had to rush that one, and it's no good. Missed a wide open look.
Nothing better than when the defense communicates to each other that the shot clock is down to 5. When they yell red, they apply even more pressure on the ball.
He gets it.
For any fans out there that thought Donovan Mitchell didn't put any stock into the fact that he was not the Rookie of the Year, you are wrong. Donovan Mitchell is that type of guy that uses everything in his power to fuel him to be the best on the court each and every day. If that was a campaign he built with Adidas, rookie question mark, it doesn't matter. That perceived failure is something that will only make this kid better tomorrow.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Rudy Gobert. Huge block. And they retain the possession. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Donovan Mitchell with the rock. Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
Barnes had to force that one, but it's no good.
Oftentimes, one of the ways to negate one of the best shooters in the game is to make him work off the ball. By making him work, you're taking his legs away from that shot.
Rudy Gobert, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
For three, he got it off in time, but that shot no good. Nearly got that one to go.
And I love when great coaches make their players play these games. Pop does it with the Spurs all the time. He doesn't want their players to see 24 seconds on the shot clock. He wants his players to see, let's get 24 stops in a row.
And a nice finish at the rim.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Buries it on the catch and shoot.
He showed that he had great chemistry with his teammates on that shot. Keep getting him good looks, and the one will just keep scoring.
Here comes the screen. And he finishes at the rim.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Won't go down. Basket's good.
Hardest working guys in the league, and that's how he got his money. That's his skill set. That weight room continues to pay off.
Dwayne Dedmon with a piece. Beyond the arc for three. Had to rush that one, and it's no good.
Hey, lock up.
From 18 feet at the buzzer, we've reached the end of the quarter. Jazz had the lead. First quarter complete, on to the second period.
Come on, y'all, let's go get it.
Substitutions, Utah. Substitutions, Sacramento.
And the finish off the nice step through.
Not a Ferrari, definitely not a Lambo, but hey, get you from point A to point B.
Mitchell with the basketball. The lead stands at 9.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Count the bucket for 2.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Donovan Mitchell with the rock.
Screen. This is what I wanted right here. This is it.
And he throws it down. Rudy Gobert with the slam. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Mitchell with it up top. Up 6. The pass taken away by the Kings.
Got so far.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Hand in his face, still hits. You don't see that very often.
And ISO basketball is becoming a thing of the past. Team basketball is back. And if you have that personnel with the versatility plus the mindset, game over.
Donovan Mitchell with the rock. Knocked loose. Jazz recovered.
2 minutes left.
Tough make through traffic.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
And the finish, Jay. Euro stepping for two.
It's not a travel, Ed. You're allowed 2 steps after you pick up the ball. Now, these steps may be more east and west instead of north and south, but this is the new game that these young kids are playing.
Jay, they're so athletic. I would imagine it varies from official to official.
Or it varies from great player to great player.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
You know, everyone gets lucky from time to time. You played the probability game perfectly on that possession.
In the second quarter.
Jumper's good.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Off the assist.
Look, the most efficient offenses are the ones with the highest number of assists. There are only 5 teams in the league that average 25 assists or more.
Donovan Mitchell with the rock. From the outside, no good.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally...
The assist from number 0, Trevor.
Mitchell with the basketball. All tied as we march towards halftime. Has a look. And buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day.
So deadly. Now look, part of that is God-given talent. But the other part is that ball speed combined with that handle. Oh, that's off the charts. But he always finds a way to slow himself down right before he goes into that shot.
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul. Long heave from 3/4 court. So a tie one as we reach the break in a 1-point game. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose and our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jalen Rose, and this is your EA Sports halftime report. The Jazz have themselves a close game after 2 quarters. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Utah Jazz. The Kings aren't down by too much at the half.
And even though they don't have the lead, they're doing a great job of moving the ball around. They might find themselves on the winning end of the scoreboard if they can keep it up.
Have a look at the leading scorers for the Sacramento Kings.
Game track. Blocks.
After just 2 quarters, we've already seen so many blocks from each of these squads. I'm loving how aggressive the players have been on defense. What you're seeing in these highlights will make any defensive-minded coach proud, like Chuck Daly.
Player of the half.
I like this choice because he really put on a show in the opening half. There's a reason he's a fan favorite.
Who was cold?
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half.
Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Fox.
From the start, let's do it.
Substitutions, Utah. Substitutions, Sacramento.
The drive.
He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Count it.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Match up, baby. Well, let's play.
And scores.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as a difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive. But when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
Here comes the screen. Just off the mark. Lets it fly from long range and knocks it down. And, Jay, the system produces once again.
When a rookie starts to believe that he not only can play, but more importantly, he belongs, nights like this become more and more common.
It's Jazz ball.
That's cut coming through. Pump.
Oh, I missed a short one there.
What happened is he didn't balance himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy chipping.
Conley into the front court. His guys down by 9. Costa Koufos sends it away.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality. Go.
Knocks it down off the step back.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
I got him. Here we go.
Got it.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Utah's got it. Mike Conley, now 3 for 9.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
I got him. Here we go.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
And remember, Ed, they trailed at the halftime. This is not the same team that we saw in the first half. Playing with a new zest for life, apparently.
To the rim, lays it up and in.
Here's lesson number 1. When you allow a player like that the freedom of space to dance with the ball, there's no telling what kind of break dance move they might hit you with.
This is my man right here. Y'all get yours. I got ball. Don't even trip.
Yes, when this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Utah ball.
Remaining in the third quarter.
A shot no good on the drive by Conley.
Nothing better than when the defense communicates to each other that the shot clock is down to 5. When they yell red, they apply even more pressure on the ball.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Conley into the front court. The margin standing now at 7. Driving right to the basket. Right down the lane, but the shot won't go.
And I love when great coaches make their players play these games. Pop does it with the Spurs all the time. He doesn't want their players to see 24 seconds on the shot clock. He wants his players to see, let's get 24 stops in a row.
Across the timeline, it's Conley. His team down 9. Shot from the lane won't go.
1 minute remaining in the third quarter.
Easy path to the rim.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Utah with the possession. Here comes the screen. And the rebound comes down to Sacramento. Offensive rebound on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Here comes the screen. Fires the 3. Had to force that one, but it's no good. And a putback slam.
Not really known for attacking the glass, but I like that hustle. We need to see more of that.
No good. Count it. No and 1. There was some contact there. Straight on 3. At the buzzer. There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. And the Kings right now feeling good. It's Utah basketball as we begin the fourth quarter. And, Jay, they have got to get something going quick. They have not looked good at all through 3 quarters.
Well, here's the problem. Guys are out here a little bit lethargic, a little bit lackadaisical. And sometimes great teams think they can just turn the light switch on whenever they want. That's not the way great teams need to operate to win championships. That light needs to stay on all the time.
Count the basket inside.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Stuffs it down with authority.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Shot from in close, no good. Mitchell with it up top. The deficit now up to 12. Has a chance. Won't go. He needs some luck on his side given how they're defending.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short on the shot.
Donovan Mitchell with the rock. The drive, right to the basket. Short jumper, won't fall.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Knocked loose. Kings come up with it. Here's a chance from long range. He got it off in time, but that shot no good. Mitchell with the basketball. 14-point deficit. Here comes the screen. Mitchell had to rush that one, and it's no good. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Had to force that one, but it's no good. And count the basket inside. The Kings will use a timeout as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. New blood coming in for both sides.
We know what's coming. Go get it.
Substitutions, Sacramento.
And counted at the rim.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
A shot no good on the drive by Conley. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up.
1 minute left in the fourth quarter.
Conley. He got it off in time, but that shot no good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Jazz have the ball.
Watch the pick on your right.
And the rebound pulled in by the Kings. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
Conley into the front court. Down a bundle. Rudy Gobert tips it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
It's the Kings who get the victory as they win this one in very convincing fashion. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
The EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Kings got themselves a win here today. And some people may disagree, but I think their ball movement was the biggest key to their victory. Still, I think we'd all agree that they made the defense look slow and confused throughout this matchup. The Jazz
just couldn't get within striking distance toward the end of the game.
And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you could tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. Check out the leading scores for the Utah Jazz.
Game track. Assists.
The Sacramento Kings showed off the kind of team chemistry that coaches love to see from their players. The more they moved the ball, it showed how much they trust each other. In the end, they got to win, and it looked like they had a great time doing it.
Player of the game.
I like this choice because he really put on a show in this game. There's a reason he's a fan favorite.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
Here's what's coming up for the Sacramento Kings. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.
We got London on the track.
Stacks big and green, I call my pockets the new hawk. We don't pay attention to no loose talk. 100 times I had to let it cool up. Aim is dancing on me doing a moonwalk. Can't wear my AP, I had to let it cool up. Almost died from pneumonia, had to take my jewels off. We don't argue with these, we just let them tools talk. And give back yours again. Back to back in them Ferraris, we stay horse playing. Run up on us and I'm gon' heck. Harvard student doing my taxes, I got friends. I put rings on them, 100, I married. See my money and ice everywhere on them. And we each other cause we don't cherish them. But we don't leak out that info, we can't embarrass them. Can't leave the country, but I got my beef from London. These fuck but see me out and ain't on nothing. I'm in the stew, I need to go get the. You got 20s, I got 100s. Too much money, I need like 2 votes. Stacks big and green, I call my pockets the new hawk. We don't pay attention to no loose talk. 100 times I had to let it cool up. Amos dancing on me doing a moonwalk. Ain't wear my AP, I had to let it cool up. Almost died from pneumonia, had to take my jewels off. We don't argue with these, we just let them tools talk. 200 to Izzy, get my ice here. Plastic, y'all as real as Buzz Lightyear. Say, got that done with the prices. I don't do this for this. We got. Down to that. They don't take none of the artists, so I'm. Problem when you see me get it. 8212 was bracket. I might be in that Escalade, but I ain't lacking. Put that on you, act like I don't know what happened. I hear the story, be like, that was trash. Too much money, I need like 2 votes. Stacks big and green, I call my pockets the new hope. We don't pay attention to no loose talk. 100 times I had to let it cool up. Amos dancing on me doing a moonwalk. Can't wear my AP, I had to let it cool up. Almost died from pneumonia, had to take my jewels off. We don't argue with these, we just let them tools talk.
I'm still under 21, so I can't. But them my name and they can't wait. Crib came with a court and some legal officials. Cake around my neck, VS1 the crystals. Extended magazines, chauffeur limousines. Before I got $65,000 jeans. Ball like stuff for lotion, skirt the Testarossa. All about the guap like a stockbroker. Brother with me. Was mad older, had to keep it like the OG Yoda.
Too much money, I need like 2 votes. Stacks big and green, I call my pockets the new hawk. We don't pay attention to no loose talk. 100 times I had to let it cool up. Amos dancing on me doing a moonwalk. Can't wear my AP, I had to let it cool up. Almost died from pneumonia, had to take my jewels off. We don't argue with these, we just let them tools talk.
Let's go, Swim. Oh, y'all thought y'all wasn't gonna get that Kendrick and that LOX, huh? Yeah. Y'all thought y'all wasn't gonna get that Lock and Kendrick? That Styles P, that Jada, that Kendrick. Oh, y'all think it's games being played around here, huh? Well, they not. Ladies in the air.
The damage that we do is severe. The reinvention of the fresh, brand new every year. Them in the minutes, blood flew in the air. We put that work on commercial. We flew in the lab. I hit the bar and the weights, then I'm doing the stairs. They say the Lord only knows what I do to my peers. Trying to sell to pursue my career, so I keep a tight circle. I don't move with the squares. Rock a rugby like pool, but put 2 in your ear. If you ain't qualified, you should move to the rear. I'm from Yonkers, had to learn to conquer my fears. In the foreign, had to learn to conquer the gears. It's the kick drum, yeah, it's attached to the snare. I turn it to the back, then I crack your veneers. Stagnated on the block for wears. I'm in the mansion upstate, out back with the deers.
Everybody back up, man down, back up. Don't play with me. I do you something dirty. You talk to me crazy. I do you something dirty. How I feel lately. I do you something dirty.
Ties and dope bars. Life is a movie and death is the co-star. Mechanics of the game. Bandits trail foreigns in the lane. If they heard that the driver is gang off, we be in the part of the party that gets roped off. Mingle with the judge and both for questions that we asking ourselves, having the spending money that's unaccounted for. If you scared to party with gangsters, what you around us for? We do what we want, man. We get around the law. Yeah, it's bubble whips and square links. LOX give respect, cause fear stink. Chair at the table, it's the commission, a rare thing. B, come on, it's us, you hear kings. We still smell money and hear Frank. Raps like a dice game, we bout to clear bank.
Everybody back up, man down, back up. Don't play with me. I do you something dirty. You talk to me crazy. I do you something dirty. How I feel lately. I do you something dirty. I wake up, the neighbors coming through bright and early. Whoa.
is a LOX Swiss product. If it's ice up in heaven, we know Pick got us. There's love up there, we know Pick got us. LOX, my you don't know about us. Double R, my you don't know about us. D-Block, my you don't know about us. Ask Swiss, he'll tell you we keep it click about us.
I be paranoid, I gotta keep. I got like me this right in the money. I love it even though it's bad. I can't let none of these get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins washed up, yeah, free my said. I be close to saying I ain't supposed to say. Sometimes I wanna go ghost, I might go MIA. Still screaming freedom, found they coming home now. All this up on my, I got up now. How you real, you can't even walk through your hometown. I'm barely home now, on the road now. All in the MIA, all like this. Boy, you get no love, you get stand 10 toes down. My go down, rats can't fold down. My your dough down, we ain't gon' put on the fourth down. We on the hunt, we want more now. We're from the jump, we on now. Swear no more gon' broke now. Might do a show in your town. Wait till I bring that. I'm on no road bounce. I be paranoid, I gotta keep.
Hey guys, for Complex News, I'm Natasha Martinez. The One made his much-anticipated NBA debut last night, and fans were expecting a lot, but for good reason. There's been high expectations since he stepped onto the basketball scene, and his experience playing across the globe has helped prepare him for this new journey in the league. Everyone is waiting to see what happens next. That's all for now, but keep it locked here for all the latest. For Complex News, I'm Natasha Martinez.
Yeah, I miss you, but I got no time for that. Yeah, I miss you, but I got no time for that. How could you wish you never play me? Had no time for that. Play me, you got no time for that. How could you move it like you call you back? Leave me alone. Run it out the box. Leave me alone. You gonna what? Leave me alone. Run it out the box. Leave me alone. Hey, yeah, I miss you, but I got no time for that. You was my little. I was fine with that. How you just gon' play me? I ain't fine with that. Thinking about you daily, crazy while I'm. Oh, we was flexing. Always I told you that you was a star. Goals in our checklist. Question or check your message. Who did I go from the start? Or she was texting. Leave me gone, yeah. She you are like dark, ayy. Asking myself, oh, what she leave her like in the dark, like. Leave me alone. Run it out the box. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Run it out the box. Leave me alone. Yeah. I'm just till I'm lazy like a throwback. You ain't know that. My like I'm Lil Kodak. No, what it ain't good at. I can't sweat you. I'm like who that? I can't sweat you. I don't do that. No. Hey, tell you the truth. I ain't want you to depart. Hey, I want you, but I kept with you 'cause you different. You can't play your part. No. Hey, tell you the truth. I want you from the start. Hey, I can't not playing a part. Like, leave me alone. Leave me alone.
It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From Smoothie King Center in downtown New Orleans. Tonight, it's the New Orleans Pelicans taking on the Sacramento Kings. And Sacramento begins the game.
From the start, let's do it.
Subbing in for the Kings, number 41, Costa Koufos. And number 00.
Ball to the basket, but a shot won't go. From long range, had to force that one, but it's no good. Has a look. Oh, nice find for the basket.
I mean, I don't know how much better the defense has to play you on that one. The guy was right in your grill, and you still knocked it down.
New Orleans will take it up. Here comes the screen. Can't connect from inside.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Fires the three. He got it off in time, but that shot no good. Has a chance. Wide open look. Won't go.
And I tip my hat to the defense on this one. Defenders can apply a lot of pressure, but so can the shot clock.
And he scores. Euro step into the rim, Jay.
Ed, this is like show and tell back in kindergarten. You show the ball, and then you tell him with the easy lay.
Going back to the pre-K days, Jay. New Orleans has it. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Easy path to the rim.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Lonzo with it. His team up by 1. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Trying to cash in. Deep two there. Won't go. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Holiday in possession. It's a 1-point game. 13-12. Fires the three. Had to rush that one, and it's no good. Harrison Barnes missed his first. That one goes.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint. Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Lets it fly from long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Look, the reality is some players have it and some players don't. There's a reason why they call him the one.
Whistle stops play, timeout New Orleans, as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play.
Play some D.
Oh, Lonzo Ball. He's 2 for 5. Not great, but trending.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
For 3. Had to force that one, but it's no good. Has a look. Add 2 points to the board.
I love when bad shooters make shots. They run down the court saying, I should get the ball more. And that's when you say, no, you're open for a reason.
Lonzo Ball with the rock. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Beyond the arc for 3. He got it off in time, but that shot no good. And the rebound pulled down by Barnes. Going to launch beyond the arc. Had to rush that one, and it's no good. He's denied. Here's a chance from long range. Had to force that one, but it's no good. Gets a look. Can't hit.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Here we go. I got him. Key up, baby.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He got it off in time, but that shot no good.
Get it, shoot it again.
He'll let one fly from half court. That'll do it for the first quarter. The Kings dominating so far. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you.
You know what's coming. Go get him.
Entering the game for the Pelicans, number 8, Stone. Entering the game for Sacramento, number 00.
Has a chance. Missed it. Not much more you could ask for from the defense there. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Jay, I'm surprised. He had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
J.J. Redick. 3 for 3 in this first half.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball.
That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Redick. Short jumper stays out.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
Knocked loose. Redick had to rush that one, and it's no good. Trying to cash in. That won't go. And it doesn't take a brain surgeon to know that was not a good shot.
See, when good shooters catch, they just shoot. When bad shooters catch, they become hesitant, reluctant. That's the first sign of a guy that doesn't have confidence.
From the painted area, won't go down. Stuffs it down with authority. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Pelicans basketball.
Here we go.
Redick had to force that one, but it's no good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Ball's tied up. Neither player wants to give it up. They're set to jump it up to see who gets possession. Jumper's good.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Fox across the timeline. The lead is 15. Off the mark against the double team.
Nothing better than when the defense communicates to each other that the shot clock is down to 5. When they yell red, they apply even more pressure on the ball.
Redick, that's playing with fire. J.J. Redick, wide open. Good luck.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Redick. He got it off in time, but that shot no good. Dwayne Dedmon rocking the rim.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
J.J. Redick. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
And ISO basketball is becoming a thing of the past. Team basketball is back. And if you have that personnel with the versatility plus the mindset, game over.
Rises for the slam. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
Throws it down.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
It's Pelicans ball. Knocked loose. Pelicans get it back. Redick had to rush that one, and it's no good. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
One of the hardest working guys in the league, and that's how he got his money. That's his skill set. That weight room continues to pay off.
Has a look. Clark's shot, no good. He can't connect.
And I love when great coaches make their players play these games. Pop does it with the Spurs all the time. He doesn't want their players to see 24 seconds on the shot clock. He wants his players to see, let's get 24 stops in a row.
Has a chance. That's it for the first half. And the Kings right now feeling good.
Thanks, Ed. The Kings have a comfortable lead after halfway mark. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. The Pelicans would rather be on the opposite end of the scoreboard. They've got the break to figure some things out. And trust me, they've got a few things to figure out. Still, it's not like they're totally out of this game. Have a look at the leading scorers for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Game track. Bench points.
The New Orleans Pelicans are getting enough bench production in this contest. Their reserves need to step up and start making an impact in this game.
Player of the half.
I'm ready to skip ahead and just get this guy player of the game. You can tell he's on his way to a special game.
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going.
Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
All right, let's do this.
Stepping in for the lead, number 8, Bogdan.
Derek Favors rejects it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Won't go. He can do better than that.
But I don't put that on the shooter, Ed. I put that on the passer. You have to put your players in the best possible position to score the ball. You know that's not a strength of his.
Kings with the ball. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Short jumper won't fall. Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
just not going down.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Pelicans have the basketball.
Shut up, shut up. Shut.
Short jumper won't go down.
That's me, I got it.
Stuffs it down with authority.
There's something to be said about a guy that can make the game easier for everybody else on the court. We call that dropping dimes, very similar to the way I'm dropping nuggets on this broadcast.
2 minutes remaining.
Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen.
Pick.
Nice work inside, Derek Favors.
D. Favors may never become the star that some of us expected him to be for a guy taking 3rd overall in the 2010 NBA draft. But what he has done is build himself a very solid NBA career by being a strong, low-post presence.
Lonzo Ball brings it up the floor.
I'm here. I got ball.
Watch cutter.
Not that time.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
4-3. Trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good.
Welcome to the roller coaster ride of basketball. Just because you are knocking down those open looks in the first half doesn't mean you're going to knock them down all game long.
2 points. The assist from number 3.
From long range. Had to force that one, but it's no good. Fires the 3, buries it on the catch and shoot.
You know what I love about this kid, Ed? His eyes never once wandered to where the defender was. They stayed fixated right on his target, the basket. That's why he's a prolific shooter.
Ball brings the rock up court.
Match up, screen.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Fox into the front court. His team on top by 13. Trying to cash in and a putback slam.
Oof, really showing no mercy here. This one is out of hand and the offense is still pouring it on.
Nice pass to set things up. Late heave to beat the buzzer. It's the Kings who get the victory as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Kings edged out a close victory in today's game. The defense in this matchup was outstanding. When they weren't blocking shots, they were making steals, and it all came together for a terrific win. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Sacramento Kings. The Pelicans lost a tight one today, and you can see the disappointment. When a team goes back and review the film, coach will probably find areas of improvement. But one thing he can't say is they should have shot better. They did a great job of scoring in this game. Check out the leading scores for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Game track. Field goals.
This was a matchup in which solid shooting was prominently on display. I definitely enjoyed it. Like I'm loving enjoying all of these highlights right now. Great job of effective, efficient scoring from these squads.
Player of the game.
The highlight says it all. He's your player of the game.
These are the top 3 plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
Here's a look at what's coming up for the New Orleans Pelicans. This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.
I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. Just give it one, you ain't got a lot of me. Don't even say hi to me. I rob a man, cause I know they're down me. I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. Just give it one, you ain't got a lot of me. Don't even say hi to me. I rob a man, cause I know they're down me. See what? Made a dream work. See work. Made a dream work. See work. Made a dream work. See work. Made a dream work. Now every day I'll be counting it up. Screaming your name and they proud of you up. This only be down when you walk. They say I don't count it, but we be the best. Keep it up, but you keep it the less. Fight on my chest, so I'll keep it a bless. I hope you burn, sleep in the nest. So in my chain, I feel like the wildest. My whole family life a regard. The way that I ball, my name should be spotted. I gotta make sure the money keep calling. I said it, boy, y'all callers. Couple of things that I need to sharpen. So they let my stars. I sick of they body, no time for no ball. Gotta feel my only son. Gotta feel my little daughter. She cherish everything that I taught her. We're more than anything I ever bought her. Hitting in every track, I'm a slaughter. If I come up short, then they come up shorter. No time to bother, don't even bother. Oh, what your that my kids ever bought it, yeah. I shed some tears when I rush. Be hurting inside, no one notices. Can't let them give me no notices. Just good on the ladder, no blow on that money, ain't talking no win. My reasons hitting like I got a plan. I know these don't want me to win. When it is hate, become a trend, yeah. I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. Just keep it warm. outside. That's a flag on the play. You out of bounds, out of place. I can tell you mad by your face. Supposed to be my man's why you hate. See like same by the day. So I do my thing, I do it. It's only a few room left, I don't treat them different, love them all the same. Teamwork made the dream work, but you gotta be a team first. You ain't seen hurt, you ain't put in work, you just wanna rock the team jersey. Wanna be versus, you ain't verse, you just quit on me like you was worth it. I can't even lie, yeah, that hurt me, the red is short. I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. Just keep it warm, just keep it warm. You ain't heard a lot of me. Don't even say hi to me. I rob a man, cause I know they're down for me. I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. Just keep it warm, just keep it warm. You ain't heard a lot of me. Don't even say hi to me. I rob a man, cause I know they're down for me. See word, made a dream work. See word, made a dream work. See word, made a dream work. See word,
it's filthy. Teamwork make the dream work. Half these rappers never seen work. Bad use a lean purse. She gon' to a dirt. They don't want pressure. Name it on the West pressure. BK with my pressure. See the texture. Money on head, bit time I work some. Seminary gon' some. And your baby mama gon' some. 26 on a bench truck with a bad from Dykeman. She Dominican, but she light skin. Beat that indictment. This is celebrate. Got 1,000 ones and 1,000. Them seminary boys get money. Where you from? Just 1,000 buns. My Philly got a. She only on the weekend. She mad as at me right now because I was her best friend DM, Miss Field.
Young Metro don't trust you, hunger.
Do you know where you're going to? Do you like the things that life is showing you? Where are you going to?
Straight.
Do you know?
Me and my best friend, 7-Eleven. We can go legend, 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 yeah. Me and my best friend. 7-Eleven, yeah, we can go legend, we can go legend, yeah, we can go legend, we can go legend, we can go legend, we can go legend, yeah. With my best friend, 7-Eleven, we can go legend, we can go legend, legend, like a phone legend, we can go legend, yeah. In my house, yeah, here alone. I'm going, coming in and out, what you knowin', never run your mouth.
Look, this not a drill, this the real thing. I do what the feelings. Made my blueprints on my life, got no ceilings. I create the energy that they keep stealing. Yeah, Detroit legend, microphone legend. Yeah, Shine a legend. My bro is John Legend. Yeah, all this sunshine, it's still raining blessings. Straight out the Maybach, I'm just fresher than my reverend. Yeah. Oh my God, you out your socks. Me and all my inner circle, we keep thinking out the box. Dog, when life go too hard on you, you gon' go legend and not me. I got no other option. I go so hard, I might wake up with a concussion. The way I piece this together, man, it's puzzling. I do this for the dogs, and nowadays we husky. God is my witness, you look, can't judge me.
My best friend,
oh God,
7-Eleven,
no,
we can go legend, 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 yeah. With my best friend, 7-Eleven, yeah, we can go legend, we can go legend, yeah, we can go legend, we can go legend, we can go legend, we can go legend, yeah. With my best friend, 7-Eleven, we can go legend, we can go legend, legend, like a phone legend, we can go legend, yeah.
I go legend, I mean Michael Jackson. Hold up, Prince in action. Okay, I'm in the original, you just a reenactment. Okay, peace sign the flashes. I live that picture perfect life, you lie about in your caption.
when I was down, I swear they made me feel inferior. Judging me by my outside, that's just my exterior. Not seeing what I was made of, that's my interior. Didn't let that break me, instead I broke the barriers. So y'all, praise Allah, that's my prerogative like Bobby Bro. By naughty up, in my castle like Mario. I get it in my heart and soul. You boys got no cardio. All of my soldiers rock army clothes. Head of my time like Marty though. Watching the Rick and Morty show. While all these bands still on the floor. Came from the dirt, all I had to do was grow. Remember when my got repossessed? That shit had us working like we possessed.
Be my best friend, boy. 7-Eleven, boy. We can go legend, 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 yeah. Be my best friend, 7-Eleven, yeah. We can go legend, we can go legend, yeah. We can go legend, we can go legend, we can go legend, we can go legend, yeah. With my best friend, 7-Eleven.
Need some peanut butter for that jelly. Oh, I see you. Good layup. Way to finish at the rim. Tell him get in the weight room. Oh, y'all. I'm out. I love it. I'm out.
I put the soul in it. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. And you know I got that roll on me. I put the soul in me. Saint Laurent on my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. I wanna keep my eyes on it. Wanna cry on it. Vibe on it. Get live. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. Birds in the singing like Jodeci. I cause of my courtesy. Then do a show, pick up my currency. Versace slippers, color burgundy. Rappers be talking, think they hurting me. I took a smack, come work for me. Keep the kissing. Round the city. They looking for me. Coming up watching the on TV like that what I wanted to be. Now the one get paid for it. They got us a blessing to see. Doing shows I'm on stage for. Saint Laurent on my feet. Got you with me. I put the soul in me. Saint Laurent on my feet. All this jewelry they gon' notice me. And you know I got that roll on me. I put the soul in me. Saint Laurent on my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. I wanna keep my eyes on it. Wanna cry on it. Can I vibe on it? Get live. I told that for me. Drop my top, now I'm a lot of these rappers getting old to me. Publishing, you owe it to me. I'm dropping the top and showing it. Run to the money, we tryna get fit. I got my mind and I had a vision. And then I arrived with 25. We sell out the whole facility. Not liking your vibe, your energy. I came from the with Kimberly. Assembly. We had a good time in Italy. Yo, these be lying by loyalty. Get on my knee, praying to God to cover me. I put the soul in me. Saint Laurent on my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. And you know I got that roll on me. I put the soul in me. Saint Laurent on my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. I wanna keep my eyes on it. Wanna cry on it.
Can I vibe, vibe, vibe? Vibes, vibe, vibe, vibe. Wanna get live, yeah.
It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We're at Chesapeake Energy Arena in downtown OKC. Tonight, it's the Oklahoma City Thunder taking on the Sacramento Kings. Opening tip, one.
Hey, it's our game. Let's take it home now. Let's go.
Substitutions, Sacramento. Substitutions, Oklahoma City.
And the nice finish at the rim.
That boy's living his best life.
Carmelo Anthony traded, but Sam Presti turns that into Dennis Schroeder.
And I love this acquisition by the Thunder. When you think about Schroeder, he is almost the opposite of what Russell Westbrook is. He is not a ball-dominant guard. He will have the ball in his hands, but he's more apt to make plays quickly with the ball than Russell, who likes to hold on to the ball towards the end of the shot clock.
Dwayne Dedmon able to recover with the block. The pass set it all up.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Thunder with the basketball. A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go down. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one. And lay that one in.
Scores from the post.
I mean, I don't know how much better the defense has to play you on that one. The guy was right in your grill, and you still knocked it down.
Schroeder with the basketball. Right now, down 7. Finish that. Has a look. Won't go. He has to find better opportunities.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
Able to convert inside.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Stuffs it down with authority. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
The pass taken away by the Kings. Fires the 3. Had to force that one, but it's no good. Here's Schroeder with it. They trail by 7. Trevor Ariza sends it away. Going the other way. Has a chance. Deep 2 there. Won't go.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot. Way to know the scouting report.
Going to launch beyond the arc. He got it off in time, but that shot no good. Trying to cash in. Not that time.
Nothing better than when the defense communicates to each other that the shot clock is down to 5. When they yell red, they apply even more pressure on the ball.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
I'm telling you right now, with moves like that, scoring is not going to be an issue tonight.
Lets it fly from long range. Had to rush that one, and it's no good. Ferguson slams it down.
The assist from number 30.
From 18 feet at the buzzer. First quarter's complete. The Kings are out in front. First quarter complete, on to the second period. A little bit of a feeling out process so far.
Yeah, both teams have came out. They play with great energy, and they've also done an excellent job of establishing their own tempo. They have to make sure they have to push through that and do more of that in the second quarter.
Across midcourt, it's Schroeder. Down 3. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
It's a new day in sports when you see little guards dunk the ball like they're big. That's called a 40-inch vertical.
Had to force that one, but it's no good. Harrison Barnes. He's 2 for 2 now.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Here's a chance from long range. Knocks down the 3.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
Schroeder with the basketball. Now down 6. Oh, he had it. Harrison Barnes powers it through. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
From long range, he got it off in time, but that shot no good. He was hacked. They let it go.
And I love when great coaches make their players play these games. Pop does it with the Spurs all the time. He doesn't want them.
Stuffs it down with authority. Now a whistle. And we're going to get a timeout from OKC as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Come on, y'all, let's go get it.
Substitutions, Sacramento.
Here we go, my ball, my ball.
He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Harrison Barnes, terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
2 minutes left in the second
Not that time. Fox into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Nice pass to set things up.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
With the rock, it's Chris Paul. Turns and slams it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
And 2 points to the board.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Paul into the front court. Down a bundle. Not that time. Off the mark.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, Ed. Let's get right into the action here. The Kings certainly didn't have a problem putting up points in the opening half. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Sacramento Kings. The Thunder
have yet to appear after one half of basketball.
The way they struggle doesn't bode well for them at all. But if they got some fight in them, we'll know right away in the third quarter. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Game track. Bench points.
The Oklahoma City Thunder were not given a chance to relax in that opening half. Even when the starters were on the bench, the reserves were maintaining the lead and earning their playing time.
Player of the half.
I'm ready to skip ahead and just get this guy player of the game. You can tell he's on his way to a special game.
Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Fox with it. His guy.
Go time.
Subbing in,
Why even try that time?
I'm going to start calling him the windshield wiper, just erasing all the mistakes.
Not that time, and not his shot.
But I don't put that on the shooter, Ed. I put that on the passer. You have to put your players in the best possible position to score the ball. You know that's not a strength of his.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. The pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Paul into the front court. His guys down big. Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop.
One of the best kept secrets in the game. Utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air. Crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Slams it down.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
The Thunder have the possession. And scores. Strong take.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect. But pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul. Paul across the timeline. He'll run the offense. Had to rush that one, and it's no good.
Defense. Defense, let's go.
Give me stance, it's coming, give me stance. Here we go, I got him.
It's Paul for two. That's what you come to expect. Your best players making baskets.
These breakdowns happen because a team lacks communication. You have to point towards your man, keep that butt towards the baseline, and make sure you communicate through every screen.
Here's Paul. Brings it up the floor. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Layup goes down. Well done.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way.
Nothing going here on that drive. Harry Giles with the block. Thunder get it back. Paul. Yes, three-pointer is good.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Steps through and scores.
And did you see that in transition? Don't 1-2.
It's good. Here's CP3 and a putback slam. Straight on three. At the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. The Kings dominating so far. The Thunder have a to start the fourth quarter, and they have really not shown up tonight. This has been a very disappointing performance.
I mean, they've been outplayed in every facet of the game. Shooting, rebounding, even taking care of the ball. Even the managers of the opposing team are running out there faster to clean up the floor than their managers are.
Yes, better odds for the defense. The shooter makes them pay.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Oh, Dennis Schroeder, 4 out of 7.
I love when I get a chance to watch guys who can make more out of what they actually have in their arsenal. And that's who Dennis Schroeder is. For a guy who really can't shoot, he sure does put the ball in the bucket.
Thunder with the basketball. Knocked loose. Looking to push. Has a look. Shot won't go.
Nothing better than when the defense communicates to each other that the shot clock is down to 5. When they yell red, they apply even more pressure on the ball.
Scores from the post.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
To the rim, lays it up and in.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. And throws it down. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Here's Schroeder with it. Looking to make something happen.
I got him. Here we go.
Oh, Dennis Schroeder. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Now a whistle. It's going to be a timeout for Sacramento as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. New blood coming in for both sides.
Into the game for the Kings, number 24.
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want.
Finishing inside the paint on that one. Here's Paul, controlling the offense. Knocked loose. Chance for Paul. Wide open look, won't go.
And I tip my hat to the defense on this one. Defenders can apply a lot of pressure, but so can the shot clock.
Costa Koufos tips it. Fires the three, trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good. Chance for Chris Paul. Knocks it down from mid-range.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Short jumper won't go down.
And I love when great coaches make their players play these games. Pop does it with the Spurs all the time. He doesn't want their players to see 24 seconds on the shot clock. He wants his players to see, let's get 24 stops in a row.
Has a chance and buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
With the rock, it's Chris Paul. Count the bucket for 2.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
The Kings will use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. Shifting gears, here comes some substitutions. It's Paul for 2. Pulled down by Dedmon.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Knocked loose. The drive, right to the basket. Right down the lane, but the shot won't go. Another follow, no good. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
This is why I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
For 3. Had to force that one, but it's no good. Now Paul with the basketball. Down a bundle. Trying to cash in. Deep 2 there, won't go.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Here's Paul. Brings it up the floor. Can't connect. It goes down.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Now their head coach signals for a timeout. He'll get his guys together and talk things over. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Paul, he got it off in time, but that shot no good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Paul had to rush that one, and it's no good. And count the basket inside.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Knocked loose. Here's CP3. He connects. Had all the time in the world. Too easy.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Chris Paul with a piece. Knocked loose. Driving right to the basket. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
Clean up in aisle 4. Repeat, clean up in aisle 4. If there's anyone from the weak side that wants to participate in this game defensively, please raise your hand.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket. It's the Kings who get the victory as they win this one in blowout fashion. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Kings won this matchup with a significant margin. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all of the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group, and that's what happened here today. Check out the leading scores for the Sacramento Kings. The Thunder seemed to give up on this game as it got more challenging.
And it's games like this where veteran players can be so important. They've been through these types of blowouts, and they know what it takes to keep a locker room united.
What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Game track. Assists.
The Sacramento Kings were very impressive in the way they shared the ball, giving each other the opportunity to not just take good shots, but great shots. That's what I believe made the difference for them in this game, that being the great assists.
Player of the game.
Teammate and coaches. But at the end of the day, we know that he's the one that made the biggest impact on this game.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. Here we go with the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
Here's a view of the upcoming games for the Oklahoma City Thunder. That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.
Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rap. Last time that I checked, I was selling in the set. $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm I'm the streets voice out west, legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first get the money, the respect, and the power and the come next. Last time that I checked, I've been self-made from the dribble. I was been saying I'm a killer. Nah, playing no games with you. Pop clutch, switch lanes on you. Nah, I laid down the game for you. Taught you how to charge more than what they paid for you. Own the whole thing for you. Reinvest, double up, then explain for you. Gotta be love. Run the city, it gotta be cuz. It's for the pieces I took off the Monopoly board. Yeah, y'all boss claims, it gotta be fraud. Just keep the hood about your mouth and you gotta be charged. I doubled up, tripled up, what? Banged on the whole game, I ain't give Body tripping, handle business, got my digits up. And when I drop, you know I'm about to last time that I checked. It was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rap last time that I checked. I was selling in the smack, make a $250,000, no sweat last time that I checked. I'm the streets voice out west, legendary self-made progress last time that I checked. First you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next. Last time that I checked, come through fly check, no cosign. I ain't need radio to do mine. I done fine, and I take my time check and take my tribe. Every level that I crossed in this game, like state lines, it was visionary. Either I'm genius or it's scary. Maybe it's both in this balance I deliver daily. For every in these streets trying to feed the babies. The single mama's working hard not to miss a payment. And dirty money get washed on royalty statements. Black owners in this game are powerful racists. Young in the set that's doing it makeshift. Out the garage, it's how you end up in charge. It's how you end up in penthouses, end up in cars. It's how you start off a end up a boss. It's how you win the whole thing and live with sweat dripping down your face. Cause the mission was last time that I checked. It was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rap last time that I checked. I was selling in the smack, make a $250,000, no sweat last time that I checked. I'm the streets voice out west, legendary self-made progress last time that I checked. First you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next. Last time that I checked.
I got the front and in the back. We on the way and that's a fact. This real, this ain't rap. Where everybody wanna act pro-black. The last lie you heard, this ain't that, this that. I did, made it out the gutter. Nip told you the middleman. I told you wearing they clothes, I wear my own. Y'all get on y'all label, I own my own. Hey, Mill, I remember all that game you thought me. Round and get played by the label owners. Talk that to these Adrian Broner, but secure the window, don't let the game push you. Cause when it's game over, it's really game over. And all they do is play the game till this game over. And you be giving game like a big brother mission, never let them take it from us.
Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rap last time that I checked. I was selling in the smack, make a $250,000, no sweat last time that I checked. I'm the streets voice out west, legendary self-made progress last time that I checked. First you get the money, then respect, then the power and come next. Last time that I checked.
Somebody pop all day, hold up. Somebody on their way, hold up. I with a crown all day, hold up. Somebody can't relate,
Black
hold up.
Panther.
Stay down with no faking. Go up, down, I've been racing. Go up, wild, I'm in dangerous. Go up, my crowd in rotation, yeah. Are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Wait, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? I live on 10. Wait, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Hold up, the place 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 up.
Down, go to the down. I see clubs jogging down, jogging down. Got Benjamin Franklin on my T-Bano. Soldier from the jungle. I keep the on me, I leave you puzzle. Think I'm the black card on her, my knee longer than hair on her. That cavity, and I'm done her that salary. Saudi, are you on 10 yet? Nino, you can search if you looking for somebody.
Somebody pop all day, hold up. Somebody on their way, hold up. I with a crown all day, hold up. Somebody can't relate, hold up. Stay down with no faking. up, the place up, the place up, the place up.
Are you on 10 yet? Hold up. Do you have yet? Jury on Windex. Woo! 80 my Rolex. Might make back the Benz. Pseudo coming out. Black on black again. I might go to trim. I may build to win. I don't exit here. Too much flexing here. Too much bread to get. I've been stretching up. Ain't no catching up. I don't rest enough. I don't plan for luck. I keep working hard. Keep blessing us. I'm on the 10 and I need a 10. The made of my M a week. December been good to me. Not even Kendrick can humble me. Too rich to go do the least. Tryna become a way bigger. My teeth is like 10 apiece. TDE family to the A+. I got my grades up. I had no backup. Now run the check up. And the place up. The place up.
Somebody pop all day. Hold up. Somebody on their way. Hold up. I would've grown all day. Hold up. Somebody can't relate. Hold up. Stay down with no faking. Go up, top down. I've been racing. Go up while I'm in danger. Go up. My crowd in rotation. Yeah. Are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Wait. Are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? I live on 10. Wait. Are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Hold up. The place up. The place up. The place up. The place up. Somebody on 10.
Originality, come on, 10 in my car and it's sweet like a cabinet. Saying they after me, ain't no one after me. Baby mama used to work at the Applebee's. Somebody called my phone, yeah. I'ma send that voicemail. I don't even check my voicemail. Big weight, I'ma need a horse scale. F12 Berlinetta. Like it was shorts in the winter. What turtlenecks in the summer. This here's not for beginners, yeah. Came back, went to jail, left jail, went to Benny Hunter, Kenny County. Got the swagger on me, yeah. Different fabric on me, yeah. Different on it, yeah. Married to the game, yeah. Holy matrimony, yeah. Oops, so someone stage again, from up to stadium. I took my shot and made it in.
Somebody pop all day, hold up. Somebody on their way, hold up. I would've grown all day, hold up. Somebody can't relate, hold up. Stay down with no faking. Go up, down, I've been racing. Go up, while I'm in danger. Go up, my crowd in rotation, yeah. Are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Wait, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? I live on 10. Wait, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Hold up, the place 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 up.
Maxo, bust down, Maxo, bust down, seal up, break it down, wait up, bust it down, open up, seal, up, then up, it's a buzz down, got it in the old name, the buzz, we don't even here, we just buzz down, got my on the roof, don't make them buzz down, it's a buzz down, run through the grass like a touchdown, play, but no buzz down, try to take my chain, I'ma buzz down, seal up, buzz down, break it down, buzz down, wait up, 30, 50, 100, I'm down, stay 10 toes, I'm down, 10 toes, Jenny Craig with them, diamond dance like Chris Brown, lick 'em out, water don't drown, neck whip like baptized, church, MJ with the 4-5, fade away, no bungee, what? Never like a mummy, fake to a dummy, got a lot of young dummies, go roll rap with the tummy, by the apartment, I move the in abundance, buzz on the beat, I split the like circumference, then up, it's a buzz down, got it in the old name, the buzz, we don't even here, we just buzz down, got my on the roof, don't make them buzz down, it's a buzz down, run through the grass, no buzz down, try to take my chain, I'ma buzz down, seal up, buzz down, break it down, buzz down, wait up, 30, 50, 100, I'm down, I keep high up, yeah, it's my decorator, what damn, draw 6 like PlayStation, like station, can't keep my waiting, my impatient, whoa, remix, in the basement, in the den, in the kitchen, post 3 times 10, hurricane chopper, a baby, got weed like Sinead, throwing them like Luda, I'm older like a, I pass it like a, it's a buzz down. Got it in the old name, the buzz. We don't even hear, we just buzz down. Got my on the roof, gon' make them buzz down. It's a buzz down, run through the grass like a touchdown. Play, but you know buzz down. Try to take my chain, I'ma buzz down. Buzz down, buzz down, buzz down, buzz down. 30, 50, 100, down.
I be ballin' right there where the Knicks play, get cake, gotta make sure mama rent paid. I was dead broke, got my
Go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna, I see you sweat, keep the lights on. Yeah, hands up like black and white's con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight song. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna, I see you sweat, keep the lights on. Hands up like black and white's con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight song. First off, bow down, cause this feel like midnight club at D-Town. What's up? Double additional keys in the ignition. My hat tipping, Dontrell Willis with the feet kicking. Knees cranking, you see what Pete cranking. I mean, listen, y'all be tripping. See, we lately been seeing y'all be grating. I mean, face it, y'all is cheap fragrance. They know me, the phonies. They copy, they jocking, but Groxy, he just the pretty boy finna end your title reign. Arturo Gotti, we in this thing with the whole posse and it's fit. Just asking to just rob me and these kicks just asking to start rocking, but you ain't gotta ask. Just watch me. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna, I see you sweat, keep the lights on. Yeah, hands up like black and white's con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight song. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna, I see you sweat, keep the lights on. Hands up like black and white's con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight song.
Out the I don't need no glass. This is all me, so please don't ask. Ballin' on a budget, gotta make this last. Nick driving reckless, hoping we don't crash. Pull up mad deep with all my little bro just dropped your rent on denim. In the back with my feet up kicking. Belly out with my shirt that's linen. I'm just trying to vibe, yeah, we out here gigging. Two-stepping, just out here killing. Getting hot in here, plus done kicked in. I need to slow down for your boy gets kicked out. Still feeling myself, just socializing. But you better not ask me to start freestyling. Honestly, I don't like the nightlife, fool. Since I'm here, I guess I'll enjoy the lights like you.
Go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna, I see you sweat, keep the lights on. Hands up like black and white's con. I just wanna see you sweat, see you sweat.
Hey, I've been going and going like the Energizer. Yeah, I'm supplying no like Elijah. In the cut, no. My run a compartment Elijah. They say life is a and if that is the case, then I'm finna surprise. And no, I am not an advisor, but I do advise you to pay attention. Never need to mention I'm the heads. Finna push it to the ledge. Yeah, my meds. Ain't got no love for the feds. Can that thing go to your head? Me watch where you tread. I'm finna kill it instead. I'm finna, well, I can never done it, and I wanna run it, and I wanna keep it going and going like infinity. Be the only entity to ever rip it apart. Finna start like this, finna heart like this, finna with a million miles a minute, no nitrous, do it righteous. I've been down this road before. Everybody think that they do, but they don't. Swear to God that they will, but they won't. Spitting riddles in the middle of a pastime. Me and my mind feeling divine, like yeah, finna get it like yeah, like yeah. I done made $20 million. I don't flex to be acknowledged. At this point, it's common knowledge. All you haters been abolished. You in the club throwing dollars, but I'm saving mine so my kids go to college. Or maybe whatever they wanna do. Just
just as long as they never say. Daddy blew $20 million. Ay, he had to flex to be acknowledged. Ay, he in the club throwing dollars and I cannot afford to send me to college. Ay, Daddy just wanna be loved, just like everybody wanna be accepted. Ay, but somehow he had neglected me and my mama for all of this rap. Ay, no I can up with that. Ay, no I can up with that. Who you know dropped the album back to back to back to back to back to back again. I'm back again and snap again. And that ain't no other way around it. Yeah, it's happening cause I've been living in a world of my own. Leave me alone, I'm in the zone where I've been prone to destroy. You cannot avoid this. Whack, have annoyed this. Yes, you know I enjoy this. Preach, yeah, I'm trying to reach everybody in the streets, writing words to the beach. Each one, teach one, yeah, I'm trying to reach one. Who the beast one? That be me on the top of the east one. Tell me how you really want to do it right now. Trying to shout out everybody, no one heard of this, heard of us. We ain't going nowhere, it's a hurt of us. Hold up, roll up. Levitated like I'm David Blaine. Living a dream like I'm David Ames. Talk all you want, we are not the same. Step in the spot that ain't know the name. So more albums my first week than Harry Styles and Katy Perry. That ain't a sign of the times, then I don't know what is. Man, this shit is scary cause I've been blowing up like C4 and I'm 3 for 3 like a free throw. Anybody hating on the boy, take a step back and then now my phone blowing up like ring, 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 ring. That Kevin Durant, I'm a champion. Check the numbers, I'm a champion. Can't sleep on the boy anymore, but the haters that love to hate. Star-Lord, champion. Know the name and they know the alias, that's for sure. Gave him 44, now here's 44 more.
Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't do no plan. These red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends I might put them on the gram. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't do no plan. These red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends I might put them on the gram. Wait, baby girl, what you doing? What's your name? I ain't play no games. See these diamonds in my chain. Yeah, I took it to the and she for the fame. So I in my range. Ooh, get that money to the top, never stop. That work, ooh, but I'm the man. Cuban diamonds dance. Had the friend, I might put it on the gram. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't do no plan. These red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends I might put them on the gram. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't do no plan. These red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends I might put them on the gram. Wait, baby, wait. Hop up in this race. No, this not a date. This a cruise, but don't debate. Wait, it's getting late. Think it's past 8. Took to my place, baby. Me like some. Wait, call Jake. Think I need that. The face. I need to take a break. Wait, but don't be cool. Money stupid blue. Boyfriend is a fool. I'm trying to make you comfortable. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't do no plan. These red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends I might put them on the gram. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't do no plan. These red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends I might put them on the gram.
My girl, so to my what? Ain't got nothing, man. Ain't got nothing on no neck. No, straight like that, dude.
Ain't got nothing for no nothing. Nothing gets to me too close. Ain't got nothing for no nothing. Be doing the most. Ducking. Me and my guys design your post. Look in your eyes and I see, hold on, be surprised when you see. Nothing for no nothing. Nothing gets to me too close. Ain't got nothing for no nothing. Be doing the most. I was ducking. Me and my guys design your post. Look in your eyes and I see, hold on, be surprised when you see. Come through. What time you wanna you can't be the cops. I can't play myself out like that. Keep getting that dope. Counting mine, won't be trying to get no on my note. I would die bad on my luck, my dog like farmers go. Ain't been sweet, but neither is me, so my be 300 or more. I keep close. Vons flaws, but I don't boast. I know what it's like to not have that ain't gonna try me without saying I win it. Gonna disrespect the try my straight up out that 6 ain't with what I'm with you getting dismissed. I give a fatal Jada kiss. Come through. Tell you wanna ain't got no time to get in. I can't leave my foot down bad like that, cause I'm just gon' slow. Partner say he got this where I'm focused. Need to focus more, that's ain't no he ain't gon' like that, step on my free world out there in the bluffy side, just might see me and can't turn me down, this ain't that bird. Got all was on we cook, got off them got up every time I feel the dick, got up every time I feel the dick. You look fair to mention when you gossip in your kitchen higher. Down some prison higher, down the trenches, huh? Come through. Tell you wanna,
Man, shut up. Let me see you, darling. My lie, 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 like. My lie, 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 like. My lie, 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 like. I love the weekend, girls up. Let me see you, darling. I love the weekend, girls up. Now bet you can. I love the weekend, love the weekend, girls up. Let me see you, darling. I love the weekend, love the weekend, girls up. I bet you can. My mommy said I could be anybody. I said I want more money than I'm money. Break bread with that guy who made the Bugatti. Lifestyle is get money, burn everybody. Painting wife, call Bonita something. Bang, bang. One who understands why I'm always. You, I can't handle my you're on the floor, I'm still holding my talking. Yeah, let me see you, darling. I love the weekend, love the weekend, girls up. Let me see you, darling. I love the weekend, love the weekend, girls up. Now bet you can. I love the weekend, love the weekend, girls up. Let me see you, darling. I love the weekend. My 9 to 5 looking like my hobby. I'm living life like a Marvel movie. Stable life, say hi to my. Take a ride, let's go on my. Why you surprised when I buy you? Who told you I ain't got no money? Who told you I can't handle my? You're on the floor, I'm still holding money. Call me talking. Hey, let me see you, darling. I love the weekend, love the weekend, girls up. Let me see you, darling. I love the weekend, love the weekend, girls up. Now bet you can. I love the weekend, love the weekend, girls up. Let me see you, darling. I love the weekend, love the weekend, girls up. Now bet you can. Oh, I swear down, I'ma show them I'm in. They put down money. All them clowns never help nothing. And they go space now in the bandwagon. me see you, darling. I love the weekend. Love the weekend. Cause up, see you, darling. I love the weekend. Love the weekend. Cause up, I bet you can. Love the weekend. Love the weekend. Let me see you, darling. I love the weekend. Love the weekend. Cause up, I bet you can. My lie, 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 like. My lie, 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 like. My lie, 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 like.
Whoa, Kenny. I'm the long hair and I all talk tough like a bottle top. You switch the top off, head it, turn quick just to get it off. No deal, shawty, you just a knock off. Chicken, no Coca-Cola, I'm the one that pop off. Hit me, my Motorola if you need to. I go every day, no, I ain't never call off. Tuck it on Instagram, will make you log off. And if you think they better than me, bar too high and it's hard to beat. Gucci shades hit dark, so it's hard to see. The easy part is getting money, but it's hard to keep. I know you seeing that I'm busy, so don't bother me. Like I passed every test, you ain't as smart as me. You a shorty, you a wannabe. See me on the scene, you know that I charge the fee. What? On my what? It don't matter 'cause I'm steady counting up. What? On my what? It don't matter 'cause I'm steady counting. You can't even handle a like me. I own money and I buy my own. My wrist and your hand gon' freeze. Put it on his hands and knees. Who you frontin' on? Come on, girl. I know you a rookie. You got some followers, so what? Want you a cookie? I got promotes showing shows so they can say that they booked me. When I walk up in the mall, they be turning and looking. No race, I went easy 'cause the pace I be pushing. In the store, I'm like, they like Rico with you. I'm better than all the rest. Not a drill, ho, it's not a test. You need to roll out 'cause you acting too hesitant. I bet you can't count all the money that I just spent. Singing to the fans like they Jasmine Sullivan. Too big, I just popped my rubber band. What? On my what? It don't matter 'cause I'm steady counting up. What? On my what? It don't matter 'cause I'm steady counting.
From the back court. Mushy peeps, it's Christopher London. Now, the one had a crazy dunk last night, and you guys been hitting up my feed like crazy, and we gotta check it out. Yo, the one's bounce is actually insane. That dunk was incredible. Whew, man, I'm out of breath from that. If you guys want to check out more from the one, come back to my channel. I'm Christopher London. Peace.
I got what you want, what you need. You know I'm on my way. Baby, come ride with me. This is not a drill. I gotta keep it real. You could get what you want, long as you ride with me. Ride with me. Baby, come ride with me. Ride with me. Baby, come ride with me. Come ride with me. Baby, come ride with me. Ride with me. Baby, come ride with me. I live a wild life, don't judge me. In the lobby, walk in the room, then leave with the that hit my 40 money. I ain't the same guy when I was 14. I was trying out for the ball team. High school crush was ignoring me. Oh yeah, now me. Now I'm on the road. Shorties on my shows. Saying I'm about to. I'ma talk, cause I ain't finished yet. True be told, yeah, I been a man. Still gon' love me when the fan. Are you? Oh, really now? Aight, man, let's get it done. I got what you want, what you need. You know I'm on my way. Baby, come ride with me. This is not a drill.